Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Echoes of Mana. Today we're just going to be going over a couple of the scenarios that I've found so far. I'm just going to go look and see what I have and do some of the story, possibly. So let's get into it. So let's just go and see what we can do. I guess this is the only one we can do. Part 3. Hinselton or whatever this is. Bam, that was almost too easy. Sorry, were we in 2 different battles? I couldn't tell if our friend here was fighting or juggling. Harsh much, Honeycomb? I think we made a pretty good team, actually. I'm not so sure about that. See, even Oldie agrees. 2 versus 1, and the Knaves have it double. Bravo, children of man. You really did a number on those things. When I saw Oldie get all weak-kneed, I thought we were done for. And then I was so scared I could hardly move. But more importantly, you said something about monsters not showing up around here, right? That might be due to a unique quirk with echoes. Echoes are merely worlds built from a memory, after all. And no memory is perfect, right? So it's only natural for a few anomalies to pop up here and there. So it's quite natural for things to be slightly out of sorts. I mean, we're a good example of that, if you think about it. Us being here is just one of many types of echo anomalies. My point is that this likely isn't a one-off thing, so whatever happens on our journey, let's just keep our cool and be careful. What is that? It's like a stuffed animal, but it makes words with its mouth. How rude, I'm Bashir. And I'm a sheep, thank you very much. But I don't think I've seen a sheep that can hover in midair before. How does that work exactly? Looks like some sophisticated magic. In fact, I've never seen magic on a level like this. Just who are you anyway, Oldie? Yeah, you're definitely not from around here, I bet. Where are you from, Oldie? The Mana Tree. What, do you think we're stupid? I mean, you kind of fit the part. Hold on, did you mean that you don't know where you came from and you don't know where you are now? No, wait, Oldie, you mean you have amnesia? That's not good. Well, let's start with the basics. This place is called Pinston. It's our home. It might seem a little small, but it's on the main road. We get all sorts of visitors. So I doubt anyone bat an eye at the thought of having an amnesiac in town. I know. How about we show you around? You might feel a bit better once you get your bearings. Come on, let's go. Pardon me, child of man, but we're not here for sightseeing. We are on an important task, you see, and... You coming or what? Oldie is quite a bit ahead already. Oh dear, wait for me, Oldie. First stop, Lady Modi's. Hey there, Lady Modi. Welcome. Lady Modi's not much of a talker, but her selection is second to none. She's got basically everything. You exaggerate, my dear. Lady Modi here is from a clan of merchants. You can tell because everyone in the clan does this weird dance all the time. It is a normal dance, thank you. See, I expected you to be quiet. You've barely said anything since the moment we met. But I have no idea why Honeycomb, the guy that prides himself in always getting the last word, always clams up the moment we step in here. Maybe it's because he has a hots for Lady Modi, eh? Clam up? I think not. You just talk so much it's hard to get a word in edgewise. Now let's get what we need and go. Come again soon. Next up is the blacksmith. What's up, Watts? Good to see you. What you up to today? Another pretend patrol, is it? Pretend? It's not pretend. We're protecting the town. For real. Come on, Duffel. Show a little more respect. Watts may look young, but he's much older than we are. Dwarfs just age differently than we do. It'd take a lot more than a little back talk to make me mad. Always the serious one, aren't you? So, what can I do for you? Sword needs sharpening, shield needs shining, wand need waxing. Nope, we're showing our new friend around town. And we were wondering if you had any equipment that might be a good fit for our paths. New around here, eh? What you got there then? A stick? A stick. I mean, it's a little more ornate than a stick, but it's totally a stick. If you had to put a name on it, though, I guess you could call it a staff. Not quite a staff either. I don't really know what to call it. Other than an odd-looking stick. Yeah, pretty much just an odd-looking stick. Yeah, it honestly might not be a weapon at all. Kinda looks like what you would use to pluck a fruit from a tree. Brought a gardening tool to the battlefield, did you know? Funniest thing I've heard all day, you guys. She's a pretty tall dwarf there, ain't she? How about let's get you guys something nicer? How's this for you? Not bad, eh? I can barely move. Oof. That's not going to work. Kids these days, I tell you, could knock them over with a summer breeze. You sure you're eating enough there? Well, hey, no need to change things up if you're happy with the stuff you had, right? Yeah, I suppose. I guess I stuck my nose where it didn't belong. Well, if you change your mind, feel free to stop on by and anytime. I'll fix you up something real nice, like you betcha. Where should we head next? Well, we've already seen the important stuff. Maybe this is where the tour ends? Well, it was fun while it lasted. I must say I quite enjoyed it. The sanctuary can be quiet at times. This was a nice change of pace. But after taking a good look around, this place doesn't seem to have any connection to the Mana Sword. When you're ready to get going, just say the word. I can use the power of the Mana Goddess bestowed upon me to get us back to the sanctuary anytime. It's about the adventure of the Mana Swordsman and his 2 guardian knights. It's kind of a big deal here. Yep, it's one of my and Honeycomb's favorite stories. And one day we hope to become cool and awesome knights, just like the ones in the story. Me with my sword and Honeycomb with his magic. You don't have a sword, though. Details, schmetails. Don't sweat the small stuff, I say. At any rate, we're not just trying to become some knights of legend. We're trying to someday do what real knights do. It's not like we actually think the Mana Sword or the Mana Knights from that story exist. It's only a tale, and a tall one at that. You poor, naive little children of man. What's his deal? Alright, listen up, you two. The Mana Sword and the Mana Swordsman aren't some made-up plots from a fairy tale. Get ready for the truth. Oldie is... Uh-oh. We're being attacked. Finally, some action in this goddamn episode. Well, they don't look like our friends. Oldie, help! This ram's in a van. Sure you're not having fun? No, I'm most certainly not. I'm scared shitless. Help me! Oh, wait, not a fight. He was kidnapped. Oh, were we supposed to do something about that? Right, we've got to save our buddy. The chase is on. Can't move. Found him, and that's a lot of monsters. Where did they all come from? They've got him trapped just by sheer numbers. Maybe they saw a giant ball of wool and thought to make a nest. That would spell bad news for the town if they did. Well, let's make quick work of them. Wait, taking on this many all at once is a bad idea. Don't forget the ones back in town. Maybe we should take care of them first. Sounds like a plan. Yes. Ready, everyone? Time to put your game faces on. Operation Bash Bashir begins. Why would we be bashing Bashir? I mean, Bashir breakout. Okay. Didn't learn your lesson the first time you lot wandered in the tunnel. Yes. Let's make this quick. If someone else shows up, we might not get all the credit after all. And hey, this will make the perfect chance to test out my new and improved magic. Well, look who's fired up and ready to blast some nitwits. Honeycomb comes from a lineage of sorcerers, you know. He's been studying real hard since he was a tyke. He's as dependable as they get, you know, so really work him, if you know what I mean, Oldie. And unless you want to win this battle all by myself, I suggest you quit gabbing and get fighting. And let you take all the glory? Yeah, right. I've got special technique to debut. Yes. It's time our trio makes some big moves. There's some triple special move. Look, Honeycomb, it's a goddess statue. What are you telling me? I know what it is. I'm from here, remember? Oh yeah, listen, Oldie, these goddess statues bring special blessings. That's right, so when you're feeling low on energy, you should take a moment to stop by one. HP and MP will recover. Oh, there's a boss in here. Triple.
おしまい。
We won. Teamwork makes the dream work. Whew, I believe that was the last one. Doing great, Oldie. Now let's all get ready for the victory leap. Just bend your knees a little, then jump and pose. Okay. Really? Do you really think we did that well? That victory hardly deserves a pat on the back, let alone a victory pose. But we saved Bashir. Bashir is Sabin. Our little sheepy friend is Sabin. Oldie, thank goddess you're here. I was but moments away from certain death. You've made a believer out of me. If anyone can find the mana sword, it's you, Oldie. Mana sword? You mean the mana sword? Oh, hold on. If you're looking for the mana sword, then that makes Oldie the mana swordsman. Come on, Double. We just talked about this. The mana sword and the mana swordsman are myths. That's it. In other words, they're made up. They don't really exist. Made up? Watch your tongue, if you please. In fact, the mana goddess herself sent us to this world in search of the sword you so confidently call a myth. Ha! You hear that, Honeycomb? So you're actually trying to tell me there is a mana goddess? You two come from another world, and all the talk of legends is real. Don't make me laugh. Look, you gotta let us help you find the mana sword. It's just like with those monsters back there. 3 heads are better than 1. Right? Hey, don't rope me into this. Come on, Honeycomb. If you and I stick with the mana swordsman, we don't have to wait for the future. We can be real knights right now. Just like the Gemma Knights who protected the mana swordsman in the legend of the mana tree. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound so bad. Ooh, who's this or what's this? Uh-oh. What in the world is that? Sorry, but I've had my fill of wool-raising encounters for the day. The mysterious Black Knights. Now what? And who is this? Seriously? Could today get any more bizarre? Maybe it's one of those say knight 3 times and they appear kind of thing. And if that knight's donned in black, well... Honeycomb, Oldie, don't ask me why I know, but I'm pretty sure this guy is one of the bad guys. Yeah, I think that much is obvious. Duffel, get ready to fight. Who is this guy? My magic is barely making a dent. Oldie, no! Wow, Honeycomb! I think Oldie is... doing just fine. Are you okay? You gave us a scare. I'm So glad you're alright. That knight was targeting you and only you, Oldie. What could you have done to make someone that angry? But then again, in the legend, there's a villainous ebon knight who stands in the way of the man of swordsman, which means... We get it, Duffel. Save story time for later, will ya? There's only one thing left for us to do here. Run. Run until your legs fall up. Don't have to tell me twice. We know every nook and cranny in this town and the perfect way to scatter. Come on, Oldie. We got this, probably. Uh-oh, we've been found. He just doesn't let up, does he? Okay, how about that way? Well, running didn't work. Now what do? Fight? You two run. And lose the chance I have of fulfilling my dream? That's a hard pass. I'm with her, and we're a lot stronger than you think. There's got to be another way. Oldie. Return to me, to safety in the shade of the mana tree. Oldie, this guy is only going after you, and it looks like he's not giving up. Emergency, abort mission, we must retreat at once. We're going back to the Mana Sanctuary right now. Oldie? They've all gone. Welcome back, Oldie. Quite an adventure you had by the looks of it. Please do tell me about it. We're just cruising on through the story, huh? It's great that you were able to make some new friends. I'd love to meet Duffel and Honeycomb someday. Then you met the shop owner and the blacksmith. Sounds like a wonderful place. A wonderful place that no longer exists. It disappeared along with everything else. Here is all that remains. I wonder if finding the Mana Sword would restore everything as it was. It would be nice, wouldn't it? The memory of the echo was etched deep into Oldie. I felt like I could see it in my mind, a vision of a world that had once disappeared, again brought back to life. What was that just now? Welcome back, Oldie. I'm relieved to see you safely returned. It would seem that you were in quite the pinch. I wonder who it was so bent on chasing you. One who seeks the Mana Sword for their own desires. Or perhaps one who does not wish for the restoration of the Lost Worlds. Either way, it would seem many evil shadows lurk in your journey to the Mana Sword. Similar dangers may be waiting for you ahead. And yet it is you whom I must rely on to carry this heavy burden. Please forgive me, for I have not the power to do this on my own.
ですが、
But it is the faith I have in you that gives me the strength. I know you will find the sword I seek. Now then, the next echo awaits. Ah, yes, there you are, Oldie. We had work to do. Come on over here. Why? Why? You know why. There's a new fruit. Oh, I guess this means you're off to a new world then, Oldie. Safe travels. And who might you be?
私は
I am me, of course. I'm supposed to stay here while Oldie is off searching for the sword. The mana goddess said so.
はは
Oh, she said you are to stay here? Very well then, in that case, don't shirk your work. And be sure to look after things while we're gone. Yep, got it. Just leave it to me. Is that the other person I didn't choose? Look, the mana tree bears new fruit.
そういえば
But before we go, let me share with you this little tip. It's an important one, so listen up. Once you harvested a mana fruit, you can revisit its echo at any time. You've already got one, right? As long as you have that. Then, as you just demonstrated, we can return to Pinston's echo.
やれやれ
But I didn't want to actually come back. I was just trying to explain how it works. A little patience, Oldie. Oh dear, what if that crazy knight decides to chase us around again? Hey, Oldie, you're back.
お前な
Hey, you nearly gave me a heart attack. You can't just scream at people like that. Sorry, I thought it was the Iban Knight again. And it just came out.
でも
And you wouldn't happen to know where our dark and brooding friend might be, would you? Oh, him? Yeah, he left after you two disappeared.
はあ
Thank the goddess. That wool-raising stalker isn't here anymore. You call him the Iban Knight, yes? Well, then. When in Pinston, but to be frank. I never ever want to fly into him again. I just figured he was chasing after you. With how bad a fighter you are, I assumed you were a goner. Yeah, Oldie, I mean, you were just gone so suddenly, you know? So what did happen? Where did you go? We escaped to the Sanctuary of Mana, where the wicked guy could not follow. Sanctuary? Is that where the Mana Goddess lives? Wow, as strange as your stories always sound, you've no reason to lie. Just can't believe it's true.
けどな
That's all well and good, but if you were so sure you'd be fine, you should have said something before you just vanished. I'm just glad to see you again.
しかし
Thanks. Either way, Oldie is safe and sound, and that's what counts. You wouldn't believe it, but Honeycomb was kinda having a fit over it. On and on with, how could Oldie just disappear? You think Oldie is safe? Oldie, I hope you're alive. It was basically a non-stop sob show.
おい
Shut it, you don't have to give every little detail. Why not? If I don't say it, then who will? Not like you were Right, well, now that the bad guy's gone, this place could be of some use to us. It'd make for a good base of operations. Now I think it's about time we get back on track, eh? Aw, leaving so soon? Well, see ya. Be sure to come back and visit. But you only just got here, you know. For someone as special as you are. You sure do move in and out like the wind. If you ever need us, come back and call on us, okay? We're always here to help.
任せて。
Yep, we'll come running as soon as you say the word, lest you forget we're your knights. We got a little off track there, so let's try this again. Want to try harvesting one more time? Our first echo was unfortunately mana swordless, but
はい。
I'm confident we will find it in this next one. You could call it a sheep's intuition, my dear Oldie.
さあさあ。
You ready? Let's go. Alright, well, I think this is as good a place as any to end this video. It's a pretty long one, so yeah. That's the story so far on Echoes of Mana.